Why am I in a different location today? Because I've been doing a lot of research. We're in my office and I thought, let's just film here because all my information's here, so we're going to do that. Denture cleaners. We're going to talk about denture cleaners today and how harmful they can be to your mouth. And I'm talking all denture cleaners in general. I started reading about denture cleaners probably at the beginning of spring. Because the comments started coming in. First of all, what is wrong with the Efferdent and the Polident? Let's go there. I've spent the summer just reading. 2 in the morning when I can't sleep, I'm reading about denture cleaner. That's what I'm doing. What I have found about the Efferdent and the Polident, because people have asked me, are these any good? Why are these not good? You've heard these aren't good. Don't use denture tablets because they're crap. Basically is what you've heard. Mouthwash for your dentures. Well, I'm going to tell you that's not true. In the early 2000s, microbiologists started studying denture cleaners. Oh, I've talked so much about denture adhesives. Geez. Denture cleaners because the elderly. They started studying the elderly because back then that's who the population of denture wearers have been. Now it's growing more to younger people and you see more cleaners coming out. And you're going to see more cleaners coming out in the near future within the next couple years because dentures are getting popular now, believe it or not. But the Efferdent and the Polident, that's what they started studying because the elderly that live in the nursing homes or the geriatrics, they were worried that they weren't cleaning their dentures good enough. They had a concern that, the elderly can't really brush their dentures good because of arthritis. Some of them have dementia and might even forget to clean their denture. Who knows? A nurse may just throw a tablet in a cup with somebody's dentures. Is that good enough? Would that be good enough? And yes, it is. Because they have found that, I got tons of notes down here. They have found that the Polident in a cleaner called Denture Bright greatly reduces the candida on your denture. And they have found that the Efferdent greatly reduced the streptococcus. And in another study, the Polident can inhibit the C. albicans. So there's been so many studies out there done on denture cleaner. And now with all the new cleaners coming out, there's a whole new set of problems. Some of them are using a ingredient called potassium monopersulfate or a potassium monosulfate. And what that is actually a non-chlorine pool shock. That's what that is. It's also known as like an oxone. I mean, if you have like a saltwater pool or a pool that you don't use chlorine in and you want to clean it, shock it, get all the crap out, you would use a chemical called potassium monosulfate, which is being found in the denture adhesives. And why am I making this video? Because some people may not be rinsing your cleaner good enough off of your dentures, and that could pose a huge problem. In the early 2000s, the FDA put a warning out for denture cleaners that had persulfate in them. I think they've since removed the warning. It could cause gum irritation, gum bleeding, gum problems. So if your gums are sore, because I am getting emails, people are saying, I don't know what to do. I've tried everything. I've changed my denture adhesive. I've done everything I possibly can do. It might be your denture cleaner. Your denture cleaner just not being rinsed good enough off of your dentures. Change your cleaner if you want to try something else. Read your ingredients on your cleaner. Cleaners that have citric acid in them are good because they help reduce the C. albicans. And I know that one of these has citric acid in them, if not both of them. One of them has the ingredients on the package. I think it's the Efferdent does not. The Efferdent is also ADA approved. So if you want to try an Efferdent, if your gums are sore, try an Efferdent. But I know there's a lot of cleaners out there that can be dangerous. Some of them also say they'll stain your clothing. They have the potassium persulfate in there. That's what the non-chlorine bleach You know, it'll say some will say no bleach used, no nothing, non-chlorine bleach, and it gets on your clothes and it'll ruin your clothes. And it says some of the companies that have that on their denture cleaner will tell you in a warning, don't get it on your clothes or anything, because it will ruin them. Use these if you can afford this. If this is what you can afford, use them. Use them. There's nothing wrong with them. Just make sure with any cleaner that you use, brush it really good under warm water. Brush it again under warm water. And if you think, oh, that's good enough, rinse it again. Rinse it again and see if your gums start feeling better. I know I'm going to do that. I'm going to practice that now. I usually rinse my dentures really good. I just let the water run. And I rinse them really good, and I've been cleaning them. I've been soaking them in Secure as a cleaner right now. I've been testing that, soaking them in that. That's what I've been doing now. But I've also gone through several boxes of these. I have empties of these in my, look, in my, this is my empties container that I've been using. Oh, and I know that one of these that I used, hold on, one of these that I used, and it might have been this one, smelled straight up like chlorine. Yeah, oh yeah. Oh, just go ahead and stick your nose in there, Michelle. That's smart. Ugh. I remember, I mean, I've used the whole bottle of this to test it, and it worked. It did a great job. But I can remember telling Rob, it's like, this smells like we're in a hotel and there's a swimming pool in there. That's what it smells like. That one. And this one doesn't smell like that. It's the stain away that it's like, dang. I know Dr. B's, I think that one does too. So I'm not saying don't use any of these. I'm saying rinse again, and then rinse again. That's what I'm saying. So be careful the cleaners that you use, or be aware. Just be aware what's in them. I've got a lot going on over here, empties and just things I'm testing. But I'm not saying don't use these cleaners. I'm not saying that. I'm saying be aware of what's in your cleaners, in your denture cleaners, and rinse. Just rinse. Rinse, rinse, rinse. If your gums are sore and you're still rinsing, change your denture cleaner. And with the popularity of dentures now, you're going to be seeing a lot more companies coming out with different cleaners, natural, more natural. You're going to see that. I have a whole playlist of denture adhesive reviews. I'm going to put it right here, and I'll see you next time. Bye.